30-footers. I know we didn't record much yesterday, but we got Trent with us. We're at the old homestead getting ready to
do some documentation.
History. Well, I'll leave his contact info in the description. Contact this guy. He is one of the coolest guys you'll ever meet, but we're going to get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything. Get back to it in a few. It's about time. Yeah.
So you want to talk about what we're about to do right now?
Oh, I don't know. Should we talk about it?
Well, yeah, what you can do is... Okay, cool. I guess this is on.
Yeah, I don't...
So, I'm Trent Sherrill, Traditional Rod and Culture. I should have combed my hair today. But what we're about to do is kind of like behind the scenes, almost before the scenes start is... So I came to town. We're going to do some talking, some documentation on the Falcon before it runs into print and the magazine, and a portion of the magazine is digital as well, besides the print. And now we'll have like a documentary on this car. So we're about to go back in the garage, get the camera set up, and start talking, like interview.
And I'll come back with after the setup and kind of get a wide picture. We're all excited. Dad, as you can tell, is just beyond ecstatic. We're gonna hopefully do this in not too terribly crappy weather. It's a little bit rainy right now, but it's November in Ohio for you.
That's what it takes. It's hard being hard.
Real now, boys. Got the camera set up, got chairs set up, got the Falcon set up, got a whole bunch of good stuff in the background set up to make things kind of look more photo-esque.
Heater's keeping us cold.
Heater's keeping us warm. Right up there. It's probably like 65, 70 in here. It feels comfortable. It's nice to be able to wear a t-shirt again. But I probably won't be recording anything. Go check out Trent's channel. I'll put a link in the description or right there. Right there, I think, is a good place. And go check out the video. I don't know when it'll be released. We're not doing anything with the car today because it's November in Ohio. And November in Ohio is not good. So, like I said, check back in a couple months. Just depends on when we can get the car out. It's in hibernation right now. I hate it. But what can you do?
And also think about it this way. If you guys want to get an example of what we're doing today, you can go over to Traditional Rod and Culture or somewhere on my page. Again, I'm Trent Sherrill, TRENT SHERRILL, and see some cool documentation of cars that were built back in the day or cars that are being built now to represent that back in the day. So we'll definitely have some fun stuff. But there's guys my age, I'm 30 and you're 24. There's guys like us trying to keep the torch alive, you know. There's guys that originally did it, they lit the torch, and then we're just trying to keep the torch going. With beautiful cars like this, they know what they need to do. They need to keep racing, I need to keep filming, and it keeps the tradition alive, the Americana.
We just need to keep on keeping on. So I will get back to you when we can take a break. We're going to take some breaks in between. I don't know if you can hear it now. This thing is kind of loud, actually. Hopefully doesn't mess up this audio too much. I don't think it should, but you never know. Cameras are cameras. But anyway, I'll check back with you in a few minutes. So
the batteries and I need to get this charged.
Finish the first part of filming for the interview here. We're gonna recharge the batteries, offload a bunch of memory. Trent's the man. Trent's the man with the plan. He got the setup.
Recording history.
Gonna keep on trucking. Now, like I said, I'll put a link to his stuff in the description or right here. Something. Go check out his stuff. He's a cool dude. If you ever get a chance to meet him, interact with him, go say hi. He's too cool for words. Well, it's about a week later after I last recorded when we were up in my dad's garage. I'm in mine right now, as you can see. Taking apart the Golf. I got a shitload of stuff over here. I didn't record because A, I'm lazy. B, it was Thanksgiving, and C, it was Dad's birthday the day after Thanksgiving. Mostly because I'm lazy. But now I can't turn you around. But I got my word cut out for me right now. I'm trying to get everything out of the car that I don't need so I can take wiring out, obviously the dash components and everything involved with that out so I can get ready to paint the car. I'll take it up to Dad's. Fuck. I'll take it up to Dad's. Gonna get all the, pretty much everything I think I want, like in the door jambs up here. Okay, and the door jambs up here. There we go. Yeah, there. This is backwards. Anyway, I'm gonna paint up there. Make sure the engine bay is painted too. Motor's still out of it. It is over here on a nifty little stand that can roll around on the ground. I'll probably just leave it like this when I take it to the guy who's going to probably hone it. I figured I'd just punch it out. Well, stay away. I'll probably just punch it out to another 20 over, which is like a standard rebuild if you need like a cut on the block or whatever. But I'm going to leave the crank in there too. It's in there. I don't know if you can see it from here. No, got it in the camera. The crank's in there. I got to get an oil squirter out of another spare G60 block that I have sitting there, because one of them isn't in the bottom of that one. I would use the other one, but I don't know. It's pretty crispy. I think this thing had been sitting outside for a while. But all 4 oil squirters are in there, and the crank is in there, so if, God forbid, I ever need that, I have another one. Transmission and the head are still sitting there. I took the cam out because I'm going to put another cam on it. I think it was either Autotech or Bondbrenner. It was the 260 cam. I didn't want to go 268 because I didn't want to have to replace the valve springs at the time. I was broke, so what can you do? Got pretty much everything apart in here. There's just a mess of wiring that I'm gonna have maybe someone else take care of. I'd like to cut this out, all of this out, and just weld a nice flat plate in there, because there's just holes from however many times it was redone and recut and this and that and this and that over and over. There's a clutch. The disc is actually in pretty good shape. It's a Sachs. Doesn't look like it has much wear on it, honestly. Now, I have it apart. I'm going to replace it anyway. I might just replace the disc because the flywheel and pressure plate are fine. This is all going to be nice and done up, hopefully. I'm going to leave the brakes, and I'm going to find out something for the steering. I have a manual rack in the other Golf that I have out there that I would like to put in, but, sorry, but that's dependent on other factors that I'm not really excited to talk about right now. But while this is all apart like this, hopefully I can find the time and money. You know, money's always the main factor, to do the bushings and the A-arms there, and then in the back, and replace this motor mount with the old style one, because these are not, they do the job, but they're squishy. And this thing is blown. Yeah, it's done. I don't know how old that thing is on there anyway. I'm gonna figure out something for the fuel lines too. I don't like how these are kind of hacked. And that's the vent from the gas tank there. That's gonna go away into something else.